Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to share a design that was published in Knitting Magazine issue 202, which was in the shops in the UK probably nearly 2 weeks ago by the time this video is out. I was away in Norway when the magazine came out, so I filmed a introduction to this design before I sent it off to the magazine, so I'll add that in a minute, but I also wanted to show you what the magazine looks like. So let's take a look at it. That is the cover. That's a gorgeous design on the cover, and then mine is in the corner up here. Also like the back page. That's an ad for West Yorkshire Spinners signature 4-ply, which I really like, and it comes in so many gorgeous colours. Let me just quickly show you what's in the magazine. These are the designs that are in this magazine, and if you've been following me for a while, you might recognize that picture. That is me. I also have an interview in this magazine, so I'm really excited about that. If you're new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. So I'm now going to take you back to when this sample was first sent off to the magazine. Before I put it in the post, I filmed a quick video just talking through some of the highlights of this design and showing you what it looked like in person. So I'm going to add that in here, and then I'll come back and show you the photos from the magazine and what else is in this issue. The sweater is worked from the bottom up and it's worked in pieces, so the front and back is worked separately. This is worked in pieces, the front and back separately to the shoulders. The shoulders are joined by working a 3-needle cast off, and then you seam the side seam, and then you pick up stitches around the armhole for the sleeve, which I worked from the top down in stocking stitch. And I've done short sleeves on this one. You can make the sleeves longer, so the advantage of doing the sleeves from the top down is that you can try it on as you knit and make them longer if you want to. So if you want 3/4 length sleeves or half length sleeves or longer sleeves, you can do that. If you're making them wrist length, you may want to do some decreases just to make them taper in a little bit, but you might be okay without doing too many decreases. But you will also probably need more yarn if you want to make the sleeves longer. This is my first time of working with this yarn. One of my sample knitters actually knitted the sample, but I did swatch with it before I sent the yarn to her. I did knit a swatch, so I have knitted with it, and it was my first time knitting with it. I have worked with Fibre Company before, so the yarn is Luma from the Fibre Company. I have used some of the yarn before, but I don't think I've ever used this one before. So this is the Luma blend, which is a lofty blend of organic cotton, linen, merino wool and silk. On the inside of the label it says Luma Threads of Sunlight. This yarn has been intentionally crafted with subtle texture and colour variances. Alternating skeins as you work will give an overall blended appearance. For best results, we recommend that you hand wash colours separately in a cool water with mild soap. Now, I did not ask my sample knitter to alternate skeins, so these have not been alternated, and it looks fine without alternating skeins. There is a bit of a noise outside. I'm not sure what it is. I think maybe one of my neighbours is having some work done today, so apologies if you can hear any noise. So this yarn is DK and is 50 grams skein. It's 50% wool, 25% cotton, 15% linen, 10% silk, and it has 125 meters per 50 grams. I was a little bit nervous when I realized what the blend was, because I've used similar blends before that have been quite hard. This is quite soft. Linen is not the softest of fibre, although it will soften up as you work with it and wear it. So I was a little bit worried that this would be a bit rough, but it feels really nice and soft without being like super soft. It has got silk in there as well, and cotton and merino, which are all soft fibres. But sometimes I find the yarns that have linen in can be a little bit rough when you first work with them, but I didn't find that with this. It's really, really soft and really lovely to work with. So like I said, my sample knitter actually knitted the sample, but I knitted the neckline and I knitted the swatch, so I have worked with it and I really enjoyed it. And I would have liked to have knitted this sweater myself so I could get a proper feel for the yarn, but because of other deadlines and things like that, I just couldn't do it. The speed with which my sample knitter knitted this up, with what else I had going on, there's no way I could have done that. The back looks the same as the front, so the pattern is on the front and the back, and then it has a V neckline with garter stitch edging. Hems also have a garter stitch. I went with garter stitch because the pattern has garter stitch in it, so I thought that would look better rather than doing a rib or anything. The yarn, even though it's a DK weight, it does feel very light. I really like this yarn. I'm really happy with this design. I really like it. I would like to knit it in my size. I always wish I was magazine model size, because I would have all these beautiful samples to wear, but sadly not. But I like this kind of sampler type sweater, and I hope you do too. So now I'm going to go back to the future and show you what was some more what's actually in the magazine and what the sample looks like on an actual model. Okay, so let's take a look at what is in this issue. So as I mentioned earlier, that's kind of a page which shows you all the designs. I like the fact that they do that, and they have like a list of patterns here with the name of the pattern and the name of the designers. It's really easy to find things, and I really like that. And there's a picture of all the designs as well, and a picture of me because I'm interviewed in this issue. So let's look at the actual my pattern first. The name of the pattern, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this correctly because I didn't name it. I normally let magazine editors name my patterns for me because I really find it difficult to name the patterns. So it's called Floribunda. Apologies if I mispronounced that. And on the front page here it says, feel cool and comfortable on warm summer days in this airy lacy tunic. I'll try and show you some of the other photos here as well, but I have to be careful I don't show you the actual pattern. So let me just see if I can do that. So that is the front. It does have a schematic as well here. That is a close-up of some of the pattern details. And I don't know if I said it in the other bit of the video that I filmed a while ago, but you can easily lengthen the sleeves. The sleeves are worked top down in the round, dropped shoulders, so there's no short row shaping or anything for the sleeve cap. You just pick up the stitches and then you can just keep making them as long as you want, and then you can decide whether you want to add in a bit more shaping for the lower arm if you want to, and then that one as well. So I really like this design. It is gorgeous. Let's just look at what else is in this issue actually. There's an article in the back about sheep lambing, so that's quite cute. Next month, there's a next month page. Let's have a look at that. That is some of the patterns that are in next month's issue. I don't think I've got anything coming up next month, but I can't remember because I get muddled up by what's in which magazine. So there's some a pattern by Pat Mancini, really gorgeous short sleeve summer top. There's a bit more wintry sweater by Outie Cater, I think. Apologies if I mispronounced that. Stranded colorwork sweater, that's for children. And men's designs. They seem to be including men's designs more frequently, I think. That is really nice. I like that. That is by Pat Mancini as well. And then we have, let's have a look. We have this gorgeous, oh, this, I love this color. This is by Dario Tubiana. Isn't that color gorgeous? In fact, I like both the color and the yellow. Color of the sweater matches my fingernails. And we got some gorgeous socks. Norwegian style socks. Oh, actually they're inspired by Swedish folk art, so not quite Norwegian style socks, but Swedish style socks. And a gorgeous shawl by Bruna Miskeli. Another the Knitter Regular. And we have a fantastic waistcoat by Lisa Richardson called Hibiscus. Is that crocheted? No, it's not. Oh no, it's colour work. It looked from a distance like it was crocheted. It's kind of been designed to look like almost like granny squares, but it's colour work. And then there's an interview with me. So that is my double spread interview. It shows off quite a few of the designs I have designed for the knitter over the years, and also Simply Knitting. So that was the reason I designed in Simply Knitting. That's my pink sweater that I wanted so much, but still not released the pattern. But we took some pictures of it when we were in London in last autumn, I think it was. That's taken near the London Eye. That's a picture of me wearing my snowflake cowl, which that's the cowl that belongs to my husband. He loves it. And there's a shawl, a couple of shawls from the knitter. That one is the Hibiscus shawl, which I self-published recently. Another shawl. I think that shawl is knitted in the Fibre Company as well. I think it's from the Knit 178, and then it shows my Glamour Clutch and my Natalia Italian Retreat picture. I talk about what yarns I've been working with lately, what I've been knitting, my online courses, what kind of stuff I do on my YouTube channel. One piece of advice for a novice lace knitter, you'll have to read it to find that out. Favorite knitting book, again. It was the first lace knitting book I ever was given. And my plans for my knitting retreat in Italy in 2025. So do go and pick it up. It's I'm really grateful to the knitter for interviewing me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And then there's this gorgeous design which is on the cover, which is by Chloe Birch, and there's also an interview with Chloe Birch. There's like, they do this like pull out thing. So there's an interview with Chloe Birch as well. Then there's some yarn reviews. There's a cow by Sandra Nesbitt. That's gorgeous. Lacy cow, and some very pretty hand warmers in stranded colourwork by Mary Henderson, Queen of Fair Isle Knitting. She's had some amazing designs in the knitter lately. And just like news pages and stuff. They do like a column every month now where they highlight certain YouTube videos. I've been featured there before, which I really appreciate. And this design, which I will show you, that's gorgeous. So that is, again, very, very, very simple stranded colourwork by Mary Henderson. So that is what is in this issue of the Knitter magazine. Is issue 202. It's in the shops in the UK now. By the time this video is out, it's probably been out in the shops for nearly 2 weeks, because it came out a week ago when I filmed this. So gorgeous magazine in the shops in the UK now. Go and get it. Look up my design for this issue, all the other gorgeous designs, and read my interview to find out what I've been up to and what I'm planning to get up to in the future. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video and a look at this design. And I hope that if you haven't subscribed yet, that you will consider subscribing. Please click the like button and leave me a comment. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.